Hi YouTubers. Today we're going to do another product review. I recently purchased one of these Aquatop CF 400 UV filters. I already unboxed it, got it all set out here. It'll be a little bit easier for me for demonstration purposes. So let's go ahead and get started. This again is the FC 400 UV series Aquatop filter. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It comes right out of the box with the information for this filter, how to set it up, how to do everything. First thing you should read, most important, read the instructions. Don't go by the pictures, blah blah blah. And be safe, safety glasses, no double 9 yards. Thank you. One thing I did notice that well, let's start with they have two 6-foot long hoses. This is pretty durable stuff, really well put together. Once I put got these together, this is the lift tube that's provided by the kit. It has an adapter here for a skimmer, so you can skim the oils and stuff off the top of your aquarium. I've been looking online, can't seem to find them. I don't know if they're actually manufacturing them anymore, but it has the capabilities of doing it. The only thing I'm really not too happy with is that this is some pretty light stuff. It's really light gauge. It might be better off with some PVC. I'll take a look at it, get it set up on a tank, and then do another video with it all set up and running, and then we'll go on from there. Next, we're going to move on to the spray bar. Again, it's kind of flimsy. It goes together kind of not very well. It's all friction fed. It's got the suction cups on it. If I've got this on a 70-gallon tank, it's not going to really cover the area that I want it to. So again, just something to think about while you're looking at it. This might need some work, and we'll talk about that later. Now let's get to the canister part itself. With the head unit on here, it does have a locking mechanism, so it does hold it into place. I've read in some of the forums that people were using this as a control valve. Personally, I don't think that's a good idea, because all you're doing is causing pressure to build up inside of the canister. If you need to do that, you need to control it out here on one of your hoses and use a thingy for it. This actually goes in there really well. There's a button cover. I don't really know if I'll ever need the button cover, but it might come in handy. This is for your UV light, so you can turn it off and on. I think for my purposes, this is probably going to get gone to the wayside, and I'm only going to use the UV if I have sick fish in my system that I want to try and get some of that stuff out, or if I really have an algae bloom. With my plants, I usually don't have that issue. So what we're going to go ahead and do is open this up for you. I already pulled out all the canisters, but when you pull this out, you want to be careful, because there's your UV light. You don't want to damage this bulb, or you're not going to be able to use your UV light. You get some water up in there and have all kinds of problems. One thing that I do recommend is if you do purchase this, that you put markings on the side of here, like I did here, on the side of your canister, to show where the UV light goes. So you will place the baskets back in the correct order. And then I also marked it so I knew where the power cord would be. That'll save you some time and some hassle. In the bottom filter, pull the top off here, there's a white scrubby and a blue sponge filter. This is your mechanical filtration for your tank. So that's going to go on the bottom. In the next tray is going to be another white scrubby and some of the bio balls, the advanced bio balls. These are kind of cool. It's got more surface area, it's supposed to be much better and in better condition, so that they actually absorb some more of the bio that's going along with your filter. So that should be your number 2 tray. And in your final one, in this kit, they also gave you some activated carbon and a white scrubby. Now I want to talk about these white scrubbies for a minute. You don't have to go to the store and purchase new ones of these. You're going to run out of battery. because this, you can get these, you can go and get quilting matting. You can trace around this and cut your own out. I purchased a big bundle of it for, I think it was like $5 or $6, and you can make almost 25, 30 of these, and then that way you're not paying $7 plus shipping for 3 of them. Just my idea. I thought that save yourself some money, and that way you can spend more money on your fish. So put all that in there. You put your activated carbon inside of there. And the reason why the active carbon is at the top, if you put it in the middle, what that's going to do is going to get rid of your beneficial bacteria. With your beneficial bacteria, it's depleted. You're not going to get the filtration needs that you need. So you want to put your chemical filtration at the top so that it doesn't kill off vital bacteria. Then we're going to put the lid back on. And you followed your marks to where it's that UV is at. So when you go to put this back on, being very careful, you'll line everything back up, give it a nice little push, put everything down, and you should be ready to go. One recommendation that I would use for this particular canister filter is that when you're getting ready to use this, you want to fill this up to 3/4 full. Don't fill it all the way up, you're going to have a mess all over the place. Your pump's not going to work completely effective because you got to prime it using this button here, and it's kind of a chore and a workout. As long as you get it directly above it, you should be fine. And I think that's it for this filter. If you have any questions, comments, please put those down at the bottom. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you like the video, please like it. Have a great day. We'll see you again on Passionate for Angels.